Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Clearwater Distillery. This is Josephine Eau De Vie, coming in at a 43% ABV. Now, full disclosure before we get into the review, I reached out to Clearwater Distillery, reached out to Matt, and said, hey, is there any way I can get a bottle from you, do some reviews? I'd love to share some experiences with your guys' spirits. He said, absolutely. He sent me over some goodies, and we're taking a look at them. So, full disclosure, I like being transparent on that. So, this is a really interesting spirit, and one that I really wanted to share with everybody, and wanted to do some cocktails with down the road. But I'm going to have to read it from their website, because this is crazy unique. So, first of all, this is a spirit that's distilled from apple, pear, blueberry, strawberry, peach, mango, grape, and cane. So, almost part brandy, part rum. Because brandies are fruit-based. Your rums tend to be cane and molasses-based. But then they do something completely off the wall. And this is where we're going to have to hop over to the website. So they rested it with toasted wood. And to give it something similar to a cognac, they added in the molasses and fruit base to the mash. And yeah, I don't know what to expect. But it looked inviting, it sounded interesting, and I love uniqueness. So, as always, we're trying it two different ways. First way, neat, no ice, no water. Second way, we'll add a drop of water, see what changes up. As always, if you're interested in some of their products, a link for them will be down below. Because you can go buy it from them, or you can text them too. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and do all that kind of good stuff, so you can join in down the road when more spirits start dropping. Got tons of things coming down the pipelines. It is so... It actually, the color reminds me of like a barrel-aged gin. Very light. Almost Isla-based. How clear it is. So, let's go for notes. Ooh, hello. What? There's a fruitiness there, but that is... You definitely get the blueberry. Yeah, blueberries. There is a smokiness to it, too, which is kind of crazy. There's a... Man, this is... My brain is going, Garrett, you've had this somewhere. Or you've had something similar on the nose. It does kind of remind me of a sweeter rum, but not like a sweeter rum. Because you get the apple, definitely get the blueberry again. Grape, you definitely get that little bit of grape in there. But that toasted element is elevating this far beyond what my brain is able to comprehend. No real ABV on the nose. Like a... I don't even know if this is a thing. Take a stone bowl, heat it up, and then make a fruit-based jam in it. And that way it gets a little sizzly, gets a little hot in there, it starts bubbling a little bit. And then there's some light spice going on. There is a lot of unique things going on with this one. You do get a little bit of the wood character showing up. But... Man, that is unique. That toasted element is really throwing my brain, because it's my brain is going three different directions. It's going brandy, rum, smokiness. Wow. All right, let's go for taste. Whoa, very earthy. Smoky, sweet. Ooh, little brightness there. Ooh, I like that. Little sweet. Almost marshmallow sweetness, like a marshmallow cream sweetness going on there. But the fruit, it went from individual fruits, and it's still going on. It's lingering right now. There is this, the grape is lingering. That is so different. My brain is shutting down. I think I'm dying or something, because my brain doesn't know what's going on here. You get that toasted wood, bit of fruit in here. Apricot, definitely apricot is showing up here, really hardcore. The toasted elements there, the vanilla and this creaminess are kind of mixing together to make this marshmallow cream with a bit of toasted in there. Because there is a light, just the lightest bit of a smoky going on. Not super heavy, like a wisp of smokiness. It lingers really well. The grape is definitely lingering for me. I'm not going to say it's like grape candy, but it's teetering near the point of a grape sweetness there. That is super good. I love that smoky element that's really changing that up. The funny thing is, I feel like without the smokiness, this would have definitely been like, oh, this is really good. But that resting with that toasted wood really brought out some interesting characters in that. That is cool. I like it. You have to be ready for a weird ride. And I say weird in such an amazing way because that is an experience sip. Because it's I would say if anything, it's the closest thing I would put towards it is a brandy. But even then, at that point, that's discrediting it a little bit, I feel like. If I want to say, oh yeah, it's like a brandy. Because it's not like a brandy, but that's the closest thing I would say to it. I thought I had a crack in there. I was like, oh, there's a crack down the side. See what a little water does. I have no idea what to expect here. Let's go for notes. Boy, this is reminding me of something. I'm going to kick myself in the ass for not thinking about it now. The earthiness is definitely showing up. It goes a little more juice sweetness. There's a bit of a toasted in there. And I'm going to say, oh man, I want to say it's got a bit of a funkiness going on. And it reminds me of something else, and I cannot, it's going to kill me. I'm just going to die unsatisfied now because I can't remember what it reminds me of. But there is a fruit mustiness in there. It's not bad. It reminds me almost like a monkey shoulder funkiness to it. Maybe that's what it is. It's been a while since I've had monkey shoulder. Maybe my brain is trying to pull back monkey shoulder. Because that has kind of a malty, musty, funky note going on. But this is sweeter because of all the fruits. But let's go for taste. Goes a little sharper in the taste. I wouldn't say it's ABV, but it's a little sharper in the taste. But all your fruits are still coming across. And if anything, they're kind of breaking up a little bit more concise in their flavors. So now you're kind of getting the mango, you're getting a bit of the grape, you're getting a bit of the apple, you're getting a little bit of each of the flavors. Here they're more cohesively mixed. Here they're kind of separating just a bit with a little bit of overlap. The smokiness has kind of gone away. It does bring in that leave that earthiness to it. The vanilla cream isn't quite there. Or that marshmallow note I was getting isn't quite there anymore. It's trying to peek through. Surprisingly, the grape is still here. The grape is so prominent, and it's going to sound bad to some people, but it reminds me, my brain is going grape Kool-Aid. Just because of how distinct of a grape, or grape soda, like how distinct of a grape note that is. Or Welch's grape juice. Like the sparkling grape juice that comes in the fancy bottle that you give your kids for New Year's because they can't have actual, never mind. But that is an experience sip. Like this is almost on the level for me is if I wanted to sit down and experience a scotch. You could pour me that and we could probably bounce things back and forth for a good 10-15 minutes of where my palate and brain are going because of how precisely unique it is. All right, let's talk about market price because we all know market price is market price and it's always going to vary. They have this on their website for $60. And honestly, this again is an experience and that's what you have to go into knowing this one. I think for mixed drinks, this is going to do some phenomenal things. And I also have to think that in general, just for sipping purposes, gorgeously done. This is an experience bottle, much like some of my scotches are or some of my whiskeys. If you want to sit down and really pick something apart, but not go smoky or oaky or any of the other harsher things, and you want to go more sweet, this is for you. Definitely, if you ever get the opportunity to try it, I 100% recommend it. Again, the link will be down below if you're interested in picking yourself up a bottle, because I'm definitely going to keep an eye on maybe giving this out as some gifts for people, because that is uniquely different in such a different way. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Clearwater Distillery, Josephine Eau De Vie. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. I love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I even like it might